In today's market, speed isn't just a nice to have, it's everything. It's your ultimate competitive weapon. And today, we're going to talk about a massive breakthrough in text-to-speech tech that opens up a huge business opportunity. And believe it or not, it all comes down to a number that's smaller than the time it takes you to blink.
So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll unpack that 97 millisecond advantage and what it really means for how you talk to your customers. Then we'll get into how you can create your perfect brand voice in just seconds, and then take it global, like instantly. We'll even peek under the hood to see how it all works. After that, we'll see how it stacks up against the competition and finish with a simple blueprint so you can get started right away.
All right, let's kick things off with that 97 millisecond advantage. See, the big deal here is we're not just trying to make AI sound human anymore, we're making it interact at human speed. And that all comes down to one thing: lag, or rather, the lack of. I mean, think about it. We use the word instant all the time, right? But in a real conversation, what does that actually feel like? When your customer asks your AI assistant a question, how fast does that answer have to be before it stops feeling like you're talking to a clunky machine?
Get this, 97 milliseconds. That's the answer. That is how fast the first chunk of audio gets to your customer's ear. Just for some perspective, it takes you about 100 to 400 milliseconds just to blink your eye. So this isn't just fast. We're talking faster than human perception. And that is the absolute key to having conversations that feel natural and completely seamless. And here's the business impact, plain and simple. That tiny number gets rid of those frustrating, awkward pauses that just kill the flow of a conversation with an AI. What you get is a way better customer experience, which is how you build trust and actually keep people engaged.
Okay, so we have real-time speed, but what's really wild is the speed you get in development and branding. This is where you get some serious business agility. 3 seconds. Seriously, that's it. All you need is a 3-second clip of someone talking, and you can clone their voice and have it ready to go. This completely rewrites the rules for audio branding. And the implication here is huge. It means you can go from just a creative idea to a fully working branded voice in literally seconds. Think about it. You can A/B test different voices for a marketing campaign. You could create a totally unique audio signature for a new product. You could even give individual users a personalized voice. All of this without the weeks and weeks of work it used to take. And it gets even cooler. You don't have to be some audio engineer to tweak these voices. You can just tell it what you want in plain English. You can literally act like a creative director and say, hey, make that voice sound a bit more trustworthy, or give it more of a professional news anchor vibe. And the data shows this isn't just a gimmick. It really works. If you look at how well the AI understands and actually does what you ask, Qwen3-TTS is almost 30 points ahead of a competitor like GPT-4o-mini-tts for Chinese voice editing. That just means you get to the perfect brand voice you're looking for way faster and with a lot more precision. Okay, so you've got a super fast, perfectly branded voice. What's next? You scale it. And this is where the tech becomes your golden ticket to expanding internationally, fast and cheap. The model comes ready to go in over 10 major languages. And this isn't just about translating words. It's about taking that single, unique brand voice you just created and deploying it across all these different countries at the same time without losing what makes that voice special.
So the bottom line here is pretty clear. Your global product launch just got a whole lot easier. Instead of trying to find and develop different voice talent for 10 different regions, you just deploy one consistent, high-quality audio brand everywhere, right from day one.
So how is any of this even possible? Let's pop the hood for just a second. I'll keep it simple, I promise, but understanding the core tech is pretty important for trusting just how well it performs. So the system basically has 2 modes. You can think of the 12 Hz version as your sprinter. It's built for that insane 97 millisecond speed, which is perfect for real-time customer service bots. The 25 Hz version? That's your marathon runner. It's all about the highest possible audio quality, perfect for things like audiobooks or professional content. You just have to pick the right tool for the job. And here's a super simple way to picture the secret sauce. A lot of other models are like a one-lane road. They can only do one thing at a time. This dual-track design is like a 2-lane express highway. It's processing the text and spitting out the audio at the exact same time. That parallel processing is how you get that incredible speed. So we've got speed, we've got quality, and we've got scale. But how does this really stack up against what's already out there? Let's just look at the numbers. This chart is all about accuracy. It's the word error rate, and lower is definitely better. As you can see, Qwen3-TTS is leading the pack. For your business, what does that mean? It means fewer mistakes when talking to customers, more reliability, and just a much more professional feel overall.
Now, this is really interesting because this is all about how human-like the voice actually is. In a straight-up comparison of how well it copies a person's voice, Qwen3-TTS scores the highest, and it does it across a bunch of different languages. So it's not just faster and more accurate, it's just plain better at capturing that unique human quality of a voice. Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. So now, let's get to the how. Here's a really straightforward, actionable plan to put this whole thing to work for you.
It really is this simple, just 3 steps. First, figure out the single most important place your customers talk to you with a voice, your main support line or virtual assistant. Second, for that specific job, you're going to want to pick the 12 Hertz model. That's the one built for pure speed and real-time conversation. And third, just start the integration. The tools are there, and honestly, the sooner you start, the faster you lock in that competitive advantage. And if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that this isn't just some small upgrade. You're basically adopting a platform that does it all. Voice cloning, fine-tuned control, and real-time speed. This is the foundation for what comes next in audio experiences. So I'll just leave you with this one question. If your biggest competitor, starting tomorrow, could talk to all of your customers with a voice that was perfectly on brand, globally consistent, and faster than a person, what would that be worth? Because the tech to do it is here right now. The only real question is who's going to use it first.